Complex here in Bradenton, Florida. It is field number 2, and it is day number 15 of play here in the FGCL. I'm Tom Canterbury. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning for the first of 3 games here on field 2, and we're starting things off with the Myakka City River Mocs taking on the Lakewood Ranch Rodeo. Here is the starting lineup for the visiting River Mocs. They are 5-7 overall on a 2-game losing streak. They're tied for 7th in the league standings. They're 5 games back in the loss column behind head coach Chloe Evans. The starting lineup is Danny Rosner, the right fielder, leading things off. Jada Phillips catching, batting second. Kendall Trim, first base, batting third. Claire Woods, the pitcher, will bat fourth, with Alyssa Allen, extra hitter, batting fifth. Hannah Cornetto, third base, bats sixth. Batting seventh is Hannah Evans, the center fielder. Delaney Glover, left field, bats eighth. Batting ninth is Erica Ramsey, the second baseman, and Hannah Davila, shortstop, will bat 10th. They're facing in the circle for the Rodeo. The right-handed freshman played at FGCU last year, entered the transfer portal, and is headed to Southeastern, Elena Roush. Here comes the first pitch. Called strike, and we are underway. Roush on the year, making her 6th appearance in the circle for the Rodeo. She's pitched 17 innings with a 2-1 record, 14 runs allowed, 12 have been earned for a .494 ERA, 21 hits, 27 strikeouts, and 11 walks, a .182 whip for Roush so far here in the league. As a team, the Rodeo, through 13 games, they've given up 72 runs, 60 have been earned, a team ERA of .468, and a team whip of .174. Danny Rosner leading things off for the River Mocs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Roush gets the strikeout to start things off, which will bring up Jada Phillips. Phillips, 4 of 17 on the year, batting .235, 2 runs scored with an RBI. She has a homer and 5 walks. First pitch is the ball. As a team, the River Mocs, through 12 games, have scored 52 runs, have a team batting average of .271, and a team on-base percentage of .377. Defensively for the Rodeo, Shivert in left, Pinner in center, Monaco in right, Mercado at third, Taylor at short, Herber at second, DeLong at first, Jordan behind the plate, and Armstrong, the DP. 82 degrees at first pitch, sunny skies. The humidity already has the feels like temperature up around 90, and it's just going to get warmer as the day goes on. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. First of 3 here on field 2. Coming up next, we'll have the Circus and the Queens, and the Slice of the Impact will wrap up the triple header. Over on field 1, the Squeeze and the Pioneers getting underway. We'll keep you up to date. Sea Cows, the Aquanauts at noon, and the Skeeters and Finns at 2:30. Here as we start to make the home stretch in the regular season. 6 days of regular season play remaining. We'll go over the standings entering play here today. Another foul ball. Again, the playoffs are single elimination. All 12 teams make it. So the top 4 seeds will get a first round bye. Phillips with a fly ball to right. And Monaco never saw it. It falls foul. So Phillips gets another opportunity, because had Monaco seen that one, Likely would have caught it, but looking right into the sun there in right field. Tough play for her, so Phillips gets another opportunity. And extended at bat here for Phillips. Standings entering play today. The Squeeze are in first place. They're at 11-2 on a 6-game win streak. With the Queens in second at 10-3. And the Aquanauts in third at 9-3. Rodeo and the Slice entering play today, tied for fourth at 8-5. So a big game here for the Rodeo, trying to get into fourth place, be set for that first round bye. Impact in 6 at 7-5. You have the River Mocs and the Sea Cows tied up at 7. That one swung on and missed. 4-strike 3. And after an extended battle, strikeout of Phillips, the second of the day for Roush, will bring up the first baseman, Kendall Trim. Trim 1 for 8 on the year with 2 runs scored and 2 walks. That's a well-hit ball to deep center field, and that one's off the wall. Trim thinks about second, but will stay at first. At the first hit of the ball game, Kendall Trim. The Mocs have a base runner here with 2 away. For the pitcher, Claire Woods. Woods batting .500 here in the league. 8 of 16, 2 runs scored, 4 runs driven in with a home run, which she hit yesterday, and a walk. First pitch is a strike. River Mocs and Sea Cows tied for 7th. The Circus in 9th at 4-9 with the Finns in 10th at 3-9. Skeeters at 2-9 in 11th, and Pioneers at 2-10 in 12th. No balls, 2 strikes now on Woods. Yesterday, the River Mocs dropped a 5-3 decision to the Queens. And the Rodeo had a come-from-behind win over the Finns, 10-8. This is the first of a 3-game series between the River Mocs and the Rodeo. Game 2 coming up tomorrow at 2:30 right here on Field 2. Woods, well hit ball to center field, but Pinner is there. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. Mocs get a runner on, but nothing doing. Here in the top of the first, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played a half inning. River Mocs nothing. Rodeo coming to bat. This is the FGCL. No scores. We move to the bottom of the first inning between the River Mocs and the Rodeo. Here is the starting lineup for the Lakewood Ranch Rodeo, who are 8-5 on the year, and they are on a 5-game win streak entering play today. They're tied for 4th in the league, 3 games back in the loss column behind head coach Allie Lindenham. The starting lineup: Carly Pinner, the center fielder, will lead things off. Cash Herber, second base, batting 2nd. Daniela Monaco, right field, bats 3rd. Grace Taylor, shortstop, batting 4th. Lily Shivert, left field, bats 5th, batting 6th is Randy DeLong, first baseman. Sadie Armstrong, designated player, will bat 7th. Batting 8th is Hope Jordan, the catcher. Lana Roush, the pitcher, will bat 9th, and batting 10th is Gabby Mercado, the third baseman. They're facing in the circle for the River Mocs, the right-handed senior out of Delaware, Claire Woods. Woods on the year, making her 12th appearance for the River Mocs. She's pitched 23 in the third innings with a 1-5 record, 28 runs allowed, 27 have been earned for a 8.10 ERA. First pitch to Pinner, just misses for ball 1. 34 hits, 24 Ks, 25 walks, a 2.53 whip for Claire Woods so far on the year. As a team, the River Mocs, through 12 games, have given up 59 runs, 54 have been earned for a 4.83 team ERA and a 1.80 team whip. Pinner with a one-hopper back to Woods. She has it, and there's one away. Which will bring up Cash Herbert. Herbert batting 154, 4 of 26, 6 runs scored with a couple of doubles and 11 walks. As a team, the Rodeo, through 13 games, have scored 68 runs, a 256 team average, and a 374 team on base percentage. Defensively for the River Mocs, Glover in left, Evans in center, Rosner in right, Cornetto at third, Davila at short, Ramsey at second, Trim at first with Phillips behind the plate, and Allen the DP. Herbert fooled by the off speed, 1 ball, 2 strikes. These two teams again tomorrow at 2:30, and then it'll be a noon first pitch on Thursday before the 2 days off for 4th of July here in the FGCL. Ground ball to first. Trim has it. She'll step on the bag, and there's 2 away. That will bring up the right fielder, Daniela Monaco. Line drive caught by Cornetto at third for out number 3 to retire the side. Well hit ball by Monaco, but a great play by Cornetto at third ends the inning, and the Rodeo go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played an inning. No score between the River Mocs and the Rodeo. This is the FGCL. No scores. We move to the second inning. Alyssa Allen leading things off for the River Mocs. First pitch is low for ball one. Lena Roush back out for her second inning of work for the Rodeo. Roush from right here, or excuse me, from Brandon, Florida. We're in Bradenton. Started her career this past season at Florida Gulf Coast, entered the transfer portal, and is headed to Southeastern University. For FGCU this past year, Roush had a 6.68 ERA and 14 2/3 innings pitched. 18 hits, 15 runs allowed, 14 were earned, 14 walks, 9 strikeouts, had an 0-1 record. Allen batting .200 for the Mocs this year. 3 of 15, 3 runs scored, 4 runs driven in, has 2 homers, 6 walks, and a hit by pitch. So the OBP sitting at .455. And it's up 3-0 in the count. Allen thought she had drawn the walk, but the strike was called, 3-1. And that one is a ball. So Allen draws the leadoff walk to start things off here in the second inning. And that will bring up Hannah Cornetto. Cornetto 1 of 18 on the year, 2 runs scored, 4 walks, and a hit by pitch. First pitch swung on and missed. Top of the first over on field 1. It's early, but the Squeeze have a 3-0 lead over the Pioneers. Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Meadow down on strikes. And there's a 1 away here in the second. So back-to-back Hannah's here. Hannah Evans now steps in. Batting .158, 3 of 19. Has a couple of runs scored and 4 walks on the year, does Evans. One ball, 1 strike. Evans takes that one on the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hits the outside corner for a called strike 3. And there's 2 away. First pitch to Delaney Glover. Misses inside for ball 1. Glover 6 of 21. Batting .286 with a run scored. 5 runs driven in. 2 walks and a sack fly. Line to third. Caught by Mercado. And there's 3 away. Leadoff walk does nothing for the River Mocs here in the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the home half of the second, still scoreless. This is the FGCL. No scores. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Grace Taylor to lead things off for the Rodeo, taking on Claire Woods back out for her second inning of work in the circle for the River Mocs. Woods, a senior with 1 year of eligibility remaining after redshirting this past year at Delaware. She transferred to Delaware from Middle Tennessee. First pitch, called strike. For the Blue Raiders in 2024, Woods had a 3.90 ERA and 66 and a third innings pitched. 76 hits, 40 runs, 37 earned. She walked 35, struck out 46. Had a 2-4 record. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taylor batting .250. She's 8 of 32. 6 runs scored, 6 runs driven in. She has a home run, 6 walks, a hit by pitch, and a sacrifice fly. Up in the count, 2-1. There's Allie Lindenham, the head coach of the Rodeo, in the third base coaching box. Lindenham, the head coach at Newsom High School. Local power here in East Central Florida. Been there for a decade. First year as the head coach here in the FGCL. Enjoying her time with the Rodeo and has them playing well. Again, a 5-game winning streak entering today's play for Lakewood Ranch. searching for game balls. It has not gotten any better for the Pioneers over on Field 1. They're still in the top of the first, and the league leader Squeeze now with a 7-0 lead over the Nears. Fouled away. We'll do it again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses a little inside for ball 4. And a leadoff walk for Grace Taylor, the first base runner of the day for the Rodeo. Puts a runner on first with nobody out for Lily Shivert. Shivert batting .313. She's 10 of 32, 8 runs scored, 9 runs driven in with 2 homers and 2 doubles. 5 walks, a hit by pitch, and a sacrifice fly. Swings and misses at the first one. Ground ball to third. They'll throw to second to get the force. So Shivert reaches on the fielder's choice. Taylor is erased. One down now for Randy DeLong. DeLong batting .229. She's 8 of 35. 3 runs scored, 8 runs driven in with a homer, a double, and 6 walks. First pitch misses for ball 1. Three and 1 the count now on DeLong. Swung on and missed. As Woods fooled DeLong with the off speed, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now the payoff. Long waits on that one and sends it into left field on the line drive. And Randy DeLong gets the first base hit of the day for the Rodeo. Putting runners now on first and second with 1 away. That will bring up Sadie Armstrong, designated player. That one's line, and that's going to be just foul down the left field line. Armstrong, a breakthrough player at the plate for the Rodeo this season. Batting 474. She's 9 of 19. 6 runs scored, 11 RBIs, leads the team. 4 home runs, also the team leader, with 2 doubles and 3 walks, has a sac fly, and a 522 OBP. Big chance for her here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A scoreless game in the bottom of the second. They'll check down. She did not go on the check swing. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. 4 strike 3. Big strikeout for Claire Woods, and there's 2 away. Now we'll bring up Hope Jordan. Jordan batting .222. She's 6 of 27. 6 runs scored, 4 runs driven in with 2 homers, 4 walks, and a hit by pitch. First pitch is low for ball 1. .20 is grounded foul. Too far inside. Count moves to 3-1 now. Swing and a miss. Count is full, 3-2. The runners will get a chance for a head start here. Runners on first and second. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. 4 strike 3. And Woods back-to-back strikeouts. The runners on first and second keep this game scoreless. For the Rodeo, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We've played 2, no score between the Mocs and the Rodeo. This is the FGCL. 9-10-1 due up for the River Mocs as we move to the third inning, scoreless. Erica Ramsey, the second baseman, to lead things off. Elena Roush back out for her third inning in the circle for the Rodeo. First pitch to Erica Ramsey is a called strike. Ramsey 4 of 19, batting .211, 5 runs scored with 3 RBIs, a triple and a double. 5 walks, a hit by pitch. That one's skied in foul ground, and the catch is made. DeLong was trying to get there from third and then coming over from short and making the grab was Diaz. And Davila now the batter. Foul back by Hannah Davila. Davila 7 of 29, batting .241 with 5 runs scored, 4 runs driven in, has 2 homers, a double and a triple, and a walk. Fouled away. Fly ball deep left field. That one's way back. Way gone. Hannah Davila, with her 3rd home run of the season, gives the River Mocs the 1-0 lead here in the 3rd. Davila puts the River Mocs on the board with their 12th home run as a team this season. And we head back to the top of the order, and Danny Rosner. Rosner struck out her first time. First pitch is in there for a strike. Rosner, a junior at Lafayette this past year, where she transferred from Colgate. Batted .246 with 3 RBIs, a couple of doubles, and 5 runs scored. Slaps that one foul. The new defense for the Rodeo for this inning. Pinner in left, Monaco in center, Ross in right. DeLong at third, Diaz at short, Herbert at second, Shivert at first, and Jordan still catching. That one slapped. It's in fair ground. DeLong has it, makes a throw just in time for out number 2. First pitch to Jada Phillips, fouled away for strike 1. Phillips, a freshman from LSU. Originally from right here in Bradenton, and she takes that one for a hit by pitch. So with 2 outs and a runner on first, the Mocs lead at 1-0, and Kendall Trim will be the batter. Trim just finished up her high school career at Moody High School in Moody, Alabama, and is on her way to UCF. 1 for 1 on the day, singled back in the first. 1-0 River Mocs off a solo homer by Hannah Davila. Two, foul back. We'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two comes in high, and the count's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner on first. Phillips will get a head start now with the full count. Rouse trying to keep the damage just to 1 run here in the inning. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Trim down on strikes, and that'll do it for the River Mocs here in the third, but Myakka City takes the lead. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the third, 1-0. River Mocs. This is the FGCL. Lana Roush will lead things off for the Rodeo as we move to the bottom of the third inning, with the River Mocs up 1-0. Claire Woods back out for her third inning work in the circle for the Mocs. Rodeo trying to answer back after the River Mocs took the 1-0 lead in the top of the third. The first pitch is a called strike. Roush 1 for 1 on the year. A single and a walk. 2-1 comes inside, 3 balls and a strike. Swung on a miss, and the count's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ground foul. Well, the Pioneers finally got out of the first inning, but the Squeeze lead it 10-0 through 1. Fly ball center field. Ranging over into right center to make the catch is Hannah Evans, and there's one away. That will bring up Gabby Mercado. Mercado batting 138, 4 of 29. 5 runs scored, 3 RBIs with a double. 5 walks and a hit by pitch. Ground ball to second. Stop made by Ramsey, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the order, and Carly Pinner. 0 for 1 with a ground out. First pitch to Pinner, and that's lined in the left center field gap. Cut off before it gets to the wall by Evans. So that will be a 2-out single for Carly Pinner. The newest UCF Golden Knight. Puts a runner on first with 2 outs here for the Rodeo. That'll bring up Cash Herbert. Just outside for ball 1. Herbert's 0 for 1 with a ground out. From Stillwater, Oklahoma, redshirt freshman at Northwestern State this past season, where she transferred from Pittsburgh State. Runner goes, and Pinner will still second without a throw. 13th stolen base of the season for Pinner. She's now in scoring position with a 2-0 count on Herbert. Herbert was 8 of 57 for a 140 average at Northwestern State this past year. 5 RBIs, a double, a triple, and 9 runs scored. Pulls back the bunt. It's a called strike, 3-1. Little high and outside for ball 4. So runners now on first and second with 2 outs for Daniela Monaco. 0 for 1 with a line out. Monaco, a sophomore at Mercer this past year. From Christmas, Florida. Was 6 for 11 for the Bears this past season with 4 RBIs, a double, and 10 runs scored. balls, no strikes. Two relatively quick outs to start off the inning for the Rodeo. A fly out and a ground out, but since then it's been a single, a stolen base, and a walk to runners on first and second with two outs and a chance for the Rodeo to respond. Squeeze now up 12-0 over the Pioneers in the second inning over on field one. Called strike, 2-2. Squeeze trying to tighten their hold, no pun intended, on first place. Fouled off, we'll do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now Woods has the signal she wants. 2-2. In the dirt. Blocked by Phillips. Count moves to 3-2. That's a blooper. Ranging back, unable to make the catch, is Ramsey. Coming in to score is Pinner, and we're tied up at 1. RBI bloop single for Daniela Monaco. Runners still on the corners now with 2 outs and a tie ball game. For Grace Taylor, she walked her first time. Hopped in the back to her. Woods has it, makes the throw for out number 3 to retire the side, but the Rodeo tied things up. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and 2 left. We played 3, 1-1 between the River Mocs and the Rodeo. This is the FCCL. We head to the 4th inning. Tied up at 1, River Mocs and the Rodeo, both scoring a single run in the 3rd. Woods, Allen, and Cornetto due up for the Mocs. 4, 5, 6. Elena Roush back out for her 4th inning of work. Through 3, she's given up the 1 run on 2 hits. She struck out 5, she's walked 1, and she's hit 1. First pitch to Claire Woods, misses for ball 1. Woods is 0 for 1 with a fly out. Senior, 1 year of eligibility remaining for Woods after she redshirted this past year at Delaware. So we'll have a chance in 2026 to contribute for the Blue Hens. The only change in the field for the Rodeo this inning is Velasquez moves behind home plate to catch. Comes in high for ball 4. So Woods will draw the walk to start off the inning. We'll bring up Alyssa Allen. She walked her first time. First pitch misses for ball 1. Allen, a sophomore at Binghamton this past year, was the America East Player of the Year. Hit 23 home runs, single season mark in Binghamton history. And that one is sky to deep left field. That one is way back. Way gone. A moonshot for the all-time Binghamton single-season home run leader. Alyssa Allen gives Mocs a 3-1 lead. Third home run of the season for Allen, and RBIs 5 and 6. And the Mocs immediately respond to the 1 run scored by the Rodeo in the bottom of the 3rd. We'll bring up third baseman Hannah Cornetto. Cornetto, a freshman at Campbell in 2025, where she was the conference Rookie of the Year in the CAA. She batted .323 for the Camels with 41 RBI, 6 homers, 9 doubles, 36 runs scored, had a .467 OBP, stole 8 bases as well. Swing and miss, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to get things going here in the FGCL. That one hit her in the elbow guard. And hit by pitch puts a runner on with nobody out here in the 4th inning. Bring up center fielder Hannah Evans. She struck out her first time. Pulled back the bunt. That one's to the backstop, so that'll be a wild pitch to move Cornetto into scoring position. You see Chloe Evans, head coach of the River Mocs, in her first season as a head coach here in the FGCL. Currently on the staff at Florida. All conference at UCF her senior year in 2024. Swung on and missed, 1 ball, 1 strike. As Miss Hannah Evans, no relation. Was second team All Big Ten at Minnesota, where she started her career in 2022. Two balls and a strike. They threw down. Cornetto's back in time. Blooper to short. Diaz is there to make the catch. And there's one away. That'll bring up Delaney Glover. 0 for 1 with the line out. Glover, a sophomore at Binghamton this past season. Pitches and hits for the Bearcats. Was 1 for 16 at the plate with an RBI. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Glover chased their eyes there. Glover takes that one to left field. Hitter's there. She'll make the catch, and there's 2 gone. A 2-out runner on second for Erica Ramsey. She fouled out her first time. Ramsey, a junior at Southeastern this past year. So now we have a battle of future teammates at Southeastern. Roush is heading there. Ramsey's been there, and that's a called strike. 1 ball and a strike. For Southeastern this past year, Ramsey batted .281 with 8 RBIs, 3 doubles, and 5 runs scored. Fly ball to right. Ross tracks it down to make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. But the River Mocs take the lead back on a 2-run shot by Alyssa Allen. 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the bottom of the 4th. 3 3-1. Mocs with the lead. This is the FGCL. Three-one River Mocs. We move to the bottom of the fourth inning. Lily Shivert leading things off. 5, 6, 7. Claire Woods back out for her fourth inning in the circle for the Mocs. The first pitch outside for ball one. Woods through 3 innings has given up 1 run. It was earned on 3 hits, 2 Ks and 2 walks. Line to short. Davila will make the grab on the fly for out number 1. They'll bring up Randy DeLong. 1 change out in the field for the River Mocs. Gabby Jeswaldo is now your left fielder. DeLong singled her first time. Bounces in for ball 1. DeLong, a freshman at Walter State from Martin, Kentucky. Popped up on the infield after almost tripping over the third base bag. Cornetto sticks with it to make the catch for out number 2. So now 2 out, nobody on. For Sadie Armstrong, she's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Armstrong, a freshman at Longwood this past season from Portland, Maine. Heading to Longwood this past year out of high school. She was the number 76 overall and number 50 is a pitcher-hitter duo, I should say. So that one's high, 2 and 2. In the 2024 class, according to Eschering Softball. Gatorade Player of the Year state finalist in Maine. Swings and misses at strike 3, and Claire Woods sits down the rodeo in order here in the 4th, and they are unable to respond. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left. We played 4, 3-1, River Mocs with the lead. This is the FGCL. 3-1 River Mocs as we head to the 5th inning. Davila, Rosner, and Phillips due up for the Mocs. 10-1-2 against a new pitcher for the Rodeo as Lana Roush will hand things over to Maggie Place. Roush went 4 innings, gave up 3 hits and 3 runs. They were all earned, 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Pitched well, but gave up 2 long balls. One to Davila, who will lead things off here in the 5th, and the other one to Alyssa Allen. Maggie Place now steps in for the 10th time in the circle for the Rodeo this season. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1 by Davila. Place has pitched 27 2/3 innings with a 2-2 record. 13 runs allowed, 11 have been earned for a 2.78 ERA. 30 hits, 23 strikeouts, 8 walks, and a 137 whip. That one's popped up in foul ground and unable to track it down. Is the third baseman, Gabby Mercado. Davila takes that one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. Mercado will make the catch, and there's one away. And Gabby Gesualdo will get her first at-bat of the day for the River Mocs. Gesualdo, 6 of 31, batting .194. 6 runs scored, 2 runs driven in with a double and a walk. First pitch is a ball. Ground ball to third. Mercado with the stop and the throw. And there's 2 gone. And we'll bring up Jada Phillips. Is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. Pops that one up in foul ground. And Velasquez unable to make the catch as she was banging up against the fence. So a second life for Phillips. Oh, and 2 now. Defense for the Rodeo. Monaco in left, Pinner in center, Shivert in right. Mercado at third. Herbert now moves over to short. Taylor at second. Ross at first. Velasquez behind the plate. That one's fouled off. That one's grounded foul. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Circus and the Queens will come up next here on Field 2 at noon. Phillips lines this one to center, but Penner is there. She'll make the catch for out number 3. Well hit ball by the LSU Tiger, but it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Mocs here in the 5th. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. 3-1. River Mocs with the lead. This is the FGCL. Three-one River Mocs as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Hope Jordan leading things off for the Rodeo here in the 5th. Claire Woods back out for her 5th inning in the circle. Jordan's 0 for 1. She struck out her first time. First pitch misses for ball 1. Jordan from here in Bradenton, Florida. Incoming freshman heading to the College of Central Florida. 2 balls, no strikes. Over on field 1, the Squeeze have put up 2 touchdowns. It's 14-0 over the Pioneers. Whole new defense for the River Mocs. Gutierrez now in left, Jeswaldo in center, Evans in right, Castori at third, Williams at short, Davila at second, Trim at first with Phillips behind the plate. 3-1 now. Fly ball, deep left field. Tracking, unable to make the catch. In left field is Gutierrez. It was a foul ball. And new life for Hope Jordan now with the count full. Not an error, but definitely one that Gutierrez would say that she should have caught. But Jordan swings and misses, chases one outside for strike 3, and there's one gone. 4th strikeout of the day for Claire Woods. One out now for Elena Roush. She had a fly out her first time. First pitch misses for ball 1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Going inside for ball 4.
And then 9 is going in for 3 too.
So courtesy runner Carly Pinner goes in to run on first for the pitcher Roush. That will bring up Gabby Mercado. Mercado's 0 for 1. Mercado, a freshman at Seton Hall this past year, from Fairfield, Connecticut, for the Pirates. Batted 167 with 3 RBIs and scored a couple runs. Runner goes. It's a ground ball to short. After an initial bobble, Williams recovers, makes a throw to first to get the out. Pinner to second. Now 2 gone.
That will bring up Sierra Diaz, getting her first at-bat of the day. And it's down for base hit into center field. Pinner will round third. Here comes the throw. It's on the mark, and Pinner is hosed at the plate. Gabby Gesualdo with a strike from center field ends the inning and keeps the Mocs holding on to their 3-1 lead. For the Rodeo here in the 5th, no runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 5, 3-1. River Mocs with the lead. This is the FGCL. River Mocs. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Kendall Trim to lead things off. 1 for 2 in the game, I should say. Excuse me. Singled in the first, struck out in the third. First pitch, slow roller to second. The underhand throw is in time, and there's 1 gone. One pitch, 1 out for the Mocs here in the 6th. Bring up Maddie Simmerman for the first time today. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Simmerman batting .421. She's 8 of 19. 2 runs scored, 2 runs driven in with 2 walks and a hit by pitch. She's got a 500 OBP. But down the count here, 0-2. Well outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a little bit low, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two out, nobody on for Alyssa Allen. Walked in the second and hit a 2-run homer to the moon in the 4th. First pitch swung on a miss for strike 1. So thank you to Evo Shield, the official uniform provider of the FGCL and the ACL. That one's popped up on the infield. Ross comes in and calls everyone off. She'll make the catch for out number 3 to retire the side. So the Mocs go down in order here in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. We move to the home half of the 6th inning. Still 3-1. River Mocs with the lead. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. River Mocs with a 3-1 lead over the Rodeo. Cash Herbert leading things off for the Rodeo here in the 6th. 2-3-4 due up. Claire Woods back out for her 6th inning in the circle. The first pitch misses outside for ball 1 to Herbert. She's 0 for 1. She grounded out in the 1st and walked in the 3rd. Top of the 3rd inning over on field one. It is now 18-0 squeeze over the Pioneers. I think you'll be safe to go ahead and mark that one down for the squeeze, as they will tighten their grip on first place here in the FGCL. The 20-run mark has never been hit in an FGCL game. This one might be the first over there on field one. That pitch comes in and fouled off by Monaco on a check swing. Monaco 1 for 2, RBI single back in the third. So craziness over on field one. It's been a relatively normal game here on field two. The scoring, Daniela Monaco RBI single in the third, answering the solo home run by Hannah Davila in the top of the third. And the 2-run homer by Alyssa Allen in the top of the fourth. The difference as it stands right now, but the Rodeo has the leadoff man on here in the sixth. Runner goes. It's a ground ball to Davila, who will try to flip it with her glove. Can't make the play there at second. And I think we're going to go ahead with a base hit on that. Infield single for Monaco.
First pitch with a strike to Elena Ross, getting her first at-bat of the day. They'll check down. She didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ross on the year is 5 of 33, batting 152, 4 runs scored. She's driven in 5 runs with a home run, a walk, and 2 hit by pitches. Swings and misses there, 1 and 2. No team had ever scored 20 runs in a game in FGCL action until today. It's now 20-0. Squeeze over the Pioneers over on field one. And so they're still in the top of the third. Little inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two is fouled away. Stopped in the third base coaching box by Rodeo head coach Allie Lindenham. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one came in. It got, I think, a piece of Ross, but also got a piece of the bat. So there's a foul ball. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runners on first and second. Rodeo tying run on first and the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That one just misses and the count's full, 3-2. Ross lines this to second. It's stopped by Davila. She'll step on the bag. And a line drive double play. And Hannah Davila pulls the unassisted double play. And there's 2 away. First pitch fouled away for strike 1 by Lily Shivert. Shivert's 0 for 2. Battle of teammates at Delaware. Claire Woods and Lily Shivert. Though Shivert is in the transfer portal. One ball, 1 strike. Just a tremendous defensive play by the River Mocs. They're on the verge of getting out of it here in the 6th, holding on to their lead. That one's a little inside, 2-1. That one's high. They'll throw down, and out stealing is Monaco to end the inning. The Rodeo unable to get a run across as the River Mocs defense shows up here in the 6th inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left. We played 6, 3-1, River Mocs with the lead. This is the FGCL. Riley Williams leading things off for the River Mocs here in the 7th. Myakka City with the 3-1 lead. The first pitch is a called strike. Williams batting .250. Skies this one to shallow right, charging in, sticking with it, and making the catch is Shivert for out number 1. Now we'll bring up Hannah Evans. She's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. Same 2 teams tomorrow at 2:30 here on Field 2 in the second of 3 games before the 4th of July break. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll play regular schedule tomorrow and Thursday, Friday and Saturday off, and then it's Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday to wrap up the regular season. All-Star game a week from Wednesday, and then the playoffs get started on Thursday, a week from Thursday, which is single elimination. All 12 teams make it, top 4 teams with the first round bye. Blooper to left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. It gets past Penner, and Evans will motor to second for a bloop double. Bring up Jillian Gutierrez, her first at-bat of the day. Popped up to deep second, ranging back behind the second base bag and making a basket catch is Herber, and there's 2 away. That brings up Emma Castori. First time today. First pitch fouled away for strike 1. Castori is batting .458 on the season here in the FGCL. She's 11 of 24. 10 runs scored, leads the team with 11 RBIs with 5 homers, which leads the team as well. 2 doubles, 6 walks, and hit by pitch. Soft liner to short. Herber's there, and that'll do it for the Mocs here in the 7th. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the home half of the 7th inning, the last chance for the Rodeo. It's 3-1 River Mocs. This is the FGCL. We head to the bottom of the 7th, last chance for the Rodeo. The Mocs with a 3-1 lead. Shivert, DeLong, and Armstrong due up for the Rodeo. Claire Woods out to finish this one, trying to finish this one complete. Shivert was at the plate when Monaco was thrown out stealing to end the 6th inning. 0 for 2 on the day, reached on a fielder's choice in the 2nd, lined out in the 4th. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Going 2, that off speed has been really working for Woods today. Definitely her best pitching performance as a whole this summer. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hits the inside corner for a called strike 3. And a strikeout starts things off. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Fifth strikeout of the day for Claire Woods. Now bring up the first baseman Randy DeLong, who's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch is a ball. Ball past the third baseman into the left field corner. DeLong will round first, head to second, and she will stand up there with a 1-out double. And that will bring the tying run to the plate for the Rodeo in the form of Sadie Armstrong. Armstrong 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts today. First pitch played that a miss for strike 1. DeLong now with 2 of the 6 hits on the day for the Rodeo. Foul tips in glove, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Armstrong down on strikes for the third time today. And the Rodeo down to their final out. Milana Velasquez will be the batter.
First pitch misses for ball one. Velasquez is 11 of 30 on the year, batting .367. Eight runs scored, 3 RBIs with a couple of doubles, a walk and a hit by pitch, and a sac fly on the year for the Rodeo catcher. 3 balls and no strikes on the Northern Illinois Husky. That is going to fall for a base hit down the left field line. DeLong will round third. She'll come in to score. And that's an RBI single for Velasquez. And it's now 3-2 River Mocs. Chloe Evans is going to come out to talk things over with Claire Woods. Lena Roush will be the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out and a walk. And Carly Penner will be the courtesy runner for Velasquez. Woods looks in the first pitch. Called strike. Looks like Roush was taken all the way there. Off the end of the bat to too short. Williams has it. Makes the throw to first. And that will do it. Your final score, River Mocs 3, Rodeo 2. For the Rodeo here in the 7th. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. With the win, the River Mocs improve to 6-7. That snaps a 2-game losing streak, and the Rodeo falls to 8-6. That snaps a 5-game winning streak for Lakewood Ranch. For the Mocs, 3 runs on 4 hits. They did not commit an error, and they left 5 on. For the Rodeo, 2 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 6 runners left on base. Again, your final score, Mocs win it 3-2. Coming up at noon here on field number 2, the second game of the day will be the Queens and the Circus. We'll have it for you right here. Until then, I'm Tom Canterbury, and this is the FGCL.